Hi everyone, this is Tisha. How everybody doing? This is an update on my TTC journey after tubal reversal. I tried to get a baby before earlier in the month when I saw my OPK had the darkest lines on them, which indicated it was time to start trying because I'm at my best for ovulation. And I took a few pregnancy tests over a course of days leading up to my cycle, and all came back negative. I even tested 1 day before, 2 days, 3 days before, and then you can do 5 days before, depending on what test you actually have. And they all came back negative, and just like clockwork, Mother Nature said hello on her date she was supposed to come, which was the 17th. So she came on, stayed on her normal time, said goodbye. And I have been OPKing. I downloaded this app. It's by Baby Center, and if you go in there and you go where it says tools, it brings up a bunch of different things for you. It brings up ovulation predictor for you. It brings up a due date calculator if you already know that you've had a positive pregnancy test, and you have not been to your OB. It will give you a due date based off of your last cycle date, which is basically the same thing your OB is going to do until you are able to have an ultrasound that can actually measure your baby and give you an indication then as more accuracy as to how far along you are. So here's some results that I want you to see as far as the OPK journey. At the beginning, when I first started, the first 2 times I tested, I did put the time down. However, I did not put the time down. I haven't been doing a bunch of writing the time down. Plus, in the beginning, when I first tested, I was doing the early day testing and the late day testing where you could test twice a day. But I was like, you know what, there's no need of me doing daily testing twice a day when I can just test kind of in the middle, and it should give me a combination of testing early and testing later in the day, and just doing it at one time. And I felt like it would give me a combination, combining the two, and give me results that way. I said I would try that out and see how it went. So, hope you can see this. I have it on notebook paper. And right here is where I first started testing. When I first got my kit, it came on the 2nd from Amazon.com. I'll show you the testing box after I finish this, so you can know what company I've been using, so you can order it if you feel like this is something for you. Okay, so back to the results. This is July 3rd, as you can see, and I tested at 1:30 p.m. and then this is the 3rd also, and at 9:50 p.m. Okay, we're going to move up, and this is 7/4, which I tested roughly around the same time. But in the evening, instead of testing on 7/4 at 9:50, the cutoff is 10 o'clock, and I was pushing it that day, so I started testing at 8:50 instead of 9:50. So for the days where you see duplicates of the day, the nighttime testing was done around 8:50 p.m. and my daytime testing was done around 1:30. Okay, so moving along, between here between here and here is when I had my cycle. So that is why I didn't test anymore. After, when I got to 7-7, I felt like there was no need to test, because if you can see up here, the lines were really dark, and then you go down, they start to fade. And so I was like, there's no need in testing, because I felt like I'm getting closer and closer to my cycle, so there's no way I could be ovulating. So I just didn't test. Okay, then when you get down here, 7-27, and that app I was telling you about by Baby Center, it gave me the prediction that I would start to ovulate on the 29th of July. So I said, okay, I'll give myself a day or two and go ahead and start testing early, just in case the app was a little off. I said I'll start testing early, and that way I could give myself a little earlier window if it was to show me dark lines. My cycle started on the 17th, so you know, they say like sometimes 10 to 14 days. Some people say 14 days after your cycle, if cycle day 1 for you is when you should start. So cycle day 1 for me would have been the 17th. So then you add, if you were to add 14 to 17, obviously you don't come up with 29. So I said, well, I'll just put it in this little calculator and see what it would give me. And sure enough, if you look at the lines, 7-27, you see the line, you know, this is a testing line, let you know you've done it correctly. And this is the line where it will detect your LH surge, and it's very faint. You know, it's not completely gone like up here, but you can see where, oh, okay, I might have a little LH level. Then I get to 7-28, it's showing me a little bit darker. And when I get to 7-29, dark, like dark, like kind of a just about as the testing strip. So I said, okay, well, maybe this tracker does know what it's talking about. And I actually tested about kind of close to my normal time. Instead of doing 8:50, I tested about 8 o'clock on this one. And so husband and I had a little fun yesterday. So, you know, there's always a possibility, even though my LH wasn't very high yesterday. This was yesterday afternoon, you know, so it wasn't in the morning, so maybe it was a little bit more LH there. And then you do know that sperm lives in your body for, what is it, at 48 to 72 hours. And so there's still a chance that could get fertilized from yesterday. So we're just gonna have fun being newlyweds and enjoying playing around. And if we get a baby off of this round, of course I will update you and let you know. And instead of doing a TTC journey, once we do conceive, I will start a pregnancy journey and keep you updated with how things go. And yeah, just wanted to update you all. I haven't been up here in about 3 weeks, so that way you can get a little update. And I did say I was going to show you the kit that I'm using. So for those who may not have seen my other videos, here is the kit. It's by iProven. You get 50 OPK strips and 20 PT strips. And you can test twice a day or you can test once a day. Obviously, that's up to you on what your preference is. And I really like this product. It costs $14, and I'm not exactly sure what the change is on it. I just rounded up and just say about $15 for this kit, and I really like it. It's a great product. I'm highly recommending it. And for your money, you know, spending about $15 and you're getting this many strips for both, it's a very good investment. Because if you go in the store just to get some of the OPK tests that they have, the kits, I've seen some, I'll say roughly, the highest I've seen is between like $40 and $50, and just like your regular Walmart or Target or drugstore, and you only get maybe like 7 OPK tests and 1 PT test, or maybe 2 PT tests. So spending that much money versus this kit right here, and it's doing the same exact thing, I would try this first before you go in there and buy something from another brand that's, you know, that most people recognize. I would try this company first, which is iProven. And good luck to all of you who are TTCing. I wish you luck on your journey, and keep in touch. Please comment below. Let me know that you watched the video. And if you have a YouTube channel, please let me know down below. I will watch your videos and follow you and keep in contact with you. We need support on this journey, and if you feel like I'm someone that you would want to follow you and support you, by all means, comment below, let me know your information, and I will follow you. And thank you for watching, and I will update you as we go along. Thanks, bye.